Greetings everyone, it's Kaz here. So Horizon Zero Dawn, the embargo for its reviews has just lifted. It's lifted only just about a week before the game's release, which is pretty early for a game's embargo in terms of review lifting, so that's pretty cool. And it's kind of crazy to think that the game is so close now. It's only about a week's away, so that's honestly kind of crazy it's come this quick. But of course, with reviews comes my Horizon Zero Dawn review roundup. So today we're going to be checking out what some of the major video game outlets gave Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'll also share some of my thoughts on those reviews as well while we're there. So for the most part, critics are absolutely loving Horizon Zero Dawn. They seem to be loving it. Some are even calling it perhaps PlayStation 4's best exclusive. So that's a very good sign. But without further ado, let's check out these reviews. First up, Lucy O'Brien at IGN says, across a vast and beautiful open world, Horizon Zero Dawn juggles many moving parts with polish and finesse. Its main activity, combat, is extremely satisfying thanks to the varied design and behaviours of machine creatures that roam its lands, each of which needs to be taken down with careful consideration. Though side questing could have been more imaginative, its missions are compelling thanks to a central mystery that led me down a deep rabbit hole to a genuinely surprising and moving conclusion. She gave the game a 9.3 out of 10. Obviously the game's off to a flying start if perhaps the biggest video game outlet gave the game such a great score, being 9.3 out of 10, and all the stuff there that Lucy mentions ticks all of my boxes in terms of what I really desire from Horizon Zero Dawn, that being the huge open world, the beautiful open world, and all the content inside of it. So in that respect it seems to live up to that, so that's fantastic. Polygon gave the game a 9.5 out of 10, even higher than IGN, and wrote, Horizon Zero Dawn thrums with energy of a creative team finally allowed to explore something new. It builds on elements of open world and loot and craft gameplay that we've seen before, but it does so with a context, a setting, and a style that feels fresh. Horizon Zero Dawn discovers a stronger sense of its own personality in one game than Killzone ever managed across half a dozen. Guerrilla Games has long been developing some of the most buzzed about games in the industry. With Horizon, it feels like it has finally found its own voice. The reviewer at Polygon makes a very good point around Guerrilla Games. They've always been a talented studio, no one can doubt that, but they've always been a relative kind of afterthought in Sony's first party studios. But now, after they've moved on from Killzone, they've given us something fresh, they've given us a new IP, something incredibly unique from first-party Sony perspective, and that has put them on the map as a lot bigger, and they will now be taken a lot more seriously than they ever have been in the past, so good for Guerrilla in that respect. Peter Brown at GameSpot says that the good of Horizon Zero Dawn is its complex and thrilling combat, along with its imaginative enemy designs, expertly blends natural and technological elements, and its impactful character development. He says the bad of the game is its inefficient user interface and bare-bones melee mechanics. He gave the game overall, though, a superb score of 9 out of 10. So while there do seem to be some minor nitpicks with Horizon Zero Dawn that are pretty much unavoidable in any open world game of its stature, it seems to be that those cons are just really don't affect the game in any major way, considering the scores continue to be so high all around. And finally, the most negative review that I have for you today is from Destructoid, and when I say the most negative, the review definitely isn't overly negative in any way, but it's just the lowest score that we've got so far today. They gave the game a 7.5 out of 10, saying the game is good. Chris Carter writes, a solid game that definitely has an audience. Might lack replay value, could be too short, or there are some hard to ignore faults, but the experience is fun. All around, everyone seems to think that this game is no less than good, which is a very good sign. If critics can all agree that a game is superb to great to good or anywhere in that region, you know you've certainly got something special on your hands. And these glowing reviews only further emphasize the now evident fact that Horizon Zero Dawn will be Sony's and PlayStation's next major franchise, which I pointed out in a video earlier this week, so be sure to check that out as well. Sony just must be so satisfied and proud of what Guerrilla Games was able to deliver with Horizon Zero Dawn, and I personally just cannot wait to play it for myself and to see what all this great fuss is about. So what do you guys think of Horizon Zero Dawn? Are you in? Are you buying the game? Make sure you let me know in the comment section below. But that's enough from me. Thank you all very much for watching. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Farewell.